They say that love at
Welcome
first
to
sight is a
Suriname
cliché. A tired story told by those who do not understand the true, hidden mechanics of the soul. But for Elias and Sarah, it was not love. It was a violent, sudden act of recognition. Elias lived his life in the muted colors of London. He was a man of the archives. He spent his days surrounded by the smell of old, crumbling parchment, and the heavy dust of a history that never quite felt like his own. He walked those cold, English streets feeling like a ghost. An outsider looking in on a world built by people who simply did not look like him. He felt the weight of centuries on his shoulders, a longing for a home he had never seen. Then came Sarah. She arrived at the museum exhibit like a sudden shift in the weather. She was from Bahia, Brazil. She carried with her the scent of the salt-heavy Atlantic and a restless, ancient energy that seemed to vibrate in the air around her. They found themselves standing side by side before a glass case, housing a rare map from the year 1519. The Terra Brasilis. When their hands accidentally brushed against the cool glass, a spark did not fly. Instead, a memory returned. Elias felt a sudden, sharp heat in his chest. A sense of belonging he had searched for his entire life. Sarah did not pull away. She looked at him, and for a moment, the museum, the tourists, and the city of London simply vanished. Later that evening, under the rain-slicked streetlights, they began to compare their lives. They realized they shared the exact same recurring dream. A dream of a hidden, horseshoe-shaped bend in a river, surrounded by massive trees that glowed like polished copper in the sunset. A place that does not exist on any modern map. Elias reached into his bag. He pulled out a fragile, sepia-toned photo from Georgia, dated 1880. Sarah's breath hitched in the back of her throat. She reached into her blouse and pulled out a gold locket. Inside was the exact same image. The people in the photo were siblings. One had been taken north, and one had been shipped south. They were the one family. Split by a colonial border. Divided by names they never chose. Separated by oceans they never asked to cross. For 400 years, the history books told them they were strangers from different continents. The maps told them an entire ocean stood between them. But as they stood together in the London rain, their DNA whispered the truth. They were not finding someone new. They were two branches of a great, ancient tree, finally touching in the middle of a storm. Because the ocean was never a wall, and home is not a place you find on a map. Home is the eyes of the person who finally remembers who you are.
Garantangi, till the next video.